Thank you for joining me. This is Maria from Fourth Dimension Tarot. I'm doing a quick career reading. So if you found me, maybe there's a message in here for you. A couple cards already flew out and are on the table. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Justice in reverse. We have the Page of Cups. I'm going to ask for 5 more. What does career look like for 2024 for the people watching? What's that look like? So a couple of them wanted to jump out, but they didn't. Ah, there's a jumper. See, that's the difference. They're like, hello, good morning. Here I am. Queen of Cups. I need 4 more, please. Give us some clarity. So you might be having some, while I'm pulling this out, I'm just going to start. You have some difficulty on your job. You have some, maybe you just quit a job or you're unemployed or you're ready to walk out. But the Ten of Swords in reverse is you want to go back and try it again or do another attempt, or you're struggling with a position. That's the vibe I get, because right next to it you have the Five of Wands, which is conflict, and it's arguing. So you might have a team that you're just not vibing with, a supervisor that doesn't respect you, something like that. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take this one, and then yeah, okay. Bottom of the deck, yeah, is trying to avoid conflict, right, at all costs. So we have quite a few Wands and Swords. So 10 of Swords this way. Not one more sword can go in that body. It's dead. This is wanting to reverse something or go back to something, or you like that, or you're passionate about it, but you just didn't like the company, or there's something about the company you didn't like. Next to it, why do I say that? It's because you have the Five of Wands. And this is conflict. This is upright. This is arguing, fighting, and you are stressing over it. Knight of Pentacles is somebody's coming in with an offer, an opportunity, or at least a discussion about it. They want to have a conversation with you because they might see that you're valuable and that you have some talents and skills that they want to invest in, and you feel like it's an equal give and take. You just don't know. So you're kind of up in your head. You want some justices, you know, the negative people have consequences, etc. In the reverse is you don't feel like there's justice. There isn't fairness in this situation, and you might take that opportunity. Page, again, is communication. Cups is something that you're passionate, loving. It might be a new venture for you. It might be something that you've researched and you're interested in, but it might not be your traditional job that you've done the last 10 years, whatever. Below the Ten of Swords is a Queen of Cups. The only concern I have about these two being together is it may be, I'm just going to go on a reach here, but you might have had some kind of relationship, situationship with somebody you worked with. And it's creating an argument, or people are finding out about it. That's one very small percentage of you. God, I hope so. But the bigger issue is you are the Queen of Cups, and you are passionate about the mundane, leaving that behind you and moving forward. And the reason why I say that is the Ace of Wands. Aces, new beginnings, white wands, passion. So, and it's divinely guided. So you have an opportunity to start something fresh, new, beginning. And it's a risk because it is an Ace of Pentacles. So it's going to cost you some money, but the divine's they're going to show up for you. They're going to provide everything you need. They're like, jump. Whatever you're going to do is going to be extremely successful. And if you're doing the 9 to 5, that is just like grind your teeth at 8 in the morning because you got to deal with people you don't like, I would not hang out with them anywhere but here because I'm paid to, right? Those folks. Then, you know, the divine is saying, I hear you. I have a better, you just got to walk through the gate here. I got a better opportunity. Trust me, follow this little path. I will take you to serenity, but you got to do it. The next one is the Eight of Swords. Get out of your head. Don't worry about it. Don't stay in fear. You're not even in real bondage. That's like, you know, toilet paper wrapped around you. It's not even really, it's just in your head. It's a lot of anxiety, right? And I want to point something out here, and I don't think I've ever pointed it out. See this? This is the castle. The whole story of Tarot is to get to the castle. It's right behind her. She just got to take off the toilet paper blindfold and act on faith. let it go. Whatever the fear is, move forward, let go of the fear. Two of Cups, somebody wants to come in and offer you an opportunity. And you might actually meet somebody, you know, but I'm just saying there is something that you love, you're passionate about, you're good at, and they're going to come in and offer you this wonderful opportunity. And again, the divine, do it. I'm going to take you someplace better. You're stuck in your head. You're sitting there making a decision. And it may not be, you have all the information. You may feel like you don't have all the resources, but I want to kind of point something else out on this card too. You see the up and down, it's emotionally, it's almost like nausea, right? It's like, it's emotional up and down, and the rocking of the ships and everything. But, and this guy is like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to show something here. It's the infinity symbol, right? The divine has got you. You know, I always say, he won't lead you to it without leading you through it. And he isn't going to drop you off halfway through the ride. None of that's going to occur. You have to have faith. And if you've prayed about it, you thought about it, and you've reached out, and it's on your mind, and you have this anxiety, your divine, who created you and gave you the skills and the talents and the resources and gave you the mindset to even begin this walk, to research and be invested and even identify something you're passionate about, isn't going to drop you off. In fact, they're going to open doors and pathways, and they're going to make it uncomfortable. They're going to make it uncomfortable that you can't stay there anymore, because they want you to move, because they want you to act on this passionate beginning, because they have the best intentions for you to be successful. And it's just you standing in your way. I love that. Anything else you want to share on this new beginning, new passionate beginning? I get the sun, happiest card in the deck. This is my all expense paid trip to Italy for 10 days on somebody else's dime. This is my card. I claim this card. So the sun is the happiest card in the deck. You can't get happier. So they're saying, trust this. Get out of your head. This guy is the wounded warrior. He is, well, he's not, but he's like 9. You know, again, the toilet paper roll on top of his head. He is beaten down. He can't carry one more stick. Well, he can. That's the 10 of Wands. He's going to drop it. You haven't quit yet. You're on the verge. You're coming up with a plan. You're thinking about it. You're investing hard. You are willing to put in the work. You've taken your time. You've done the research, the resources. You've identified, what do I need to get out of here, to get there. And this is your 10 of, your 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups is waiting for you. And somebody's going to come in and offer you a brand new Page of Pentacles to start this endeavor. And it is a commitment, long-term. You're getting closer to that castle. There's the 4. Now, the point about 4, sometimes it's a marriage card. It's my marriage card, but it means long-term commitment, right? It's the 4 wands. So anything stable has to have 4 sides, has to have 4 walls, has to hold something. It has to have a firm foundation. The 4 wands is the beginning of a firm foundation. Right? And so that's what the divine is saying, is I have a long-term plan for you that's going to bring you success, future, financial well-being. Get out of your head. Just act on it. Bottom of the card. Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't count because I wasn't shuffling. So the point, do the math. You only get one life. And I'm just going to give you my little sprinkle of knowledge. It's very, I got affirmed to do so. You only get so much time on this planet. I've buried both my parents, several of my friends, watched loved ones pass in front of me. You only get so much time. Do with it what you're passionate about. Make sure you're spending it wisely, because you don't get time. You can't buy time. You don't get more time. So do it. Spending it with people you love, doing things you love, live to your life to the fullest, learn much, share everything you learn, share it, let other people, elevate, get them out of their head, help them rise to the best version of themselves, and see how this unfolds for you. This is your walk, and you just got to trust that, somebody's got your best intent. Queen of Wands. This tells me a lot. This woman is in the upright, is very passionate, determined. She's my VP, right? So she's in marketing. She's in business. She is hustling. She's a hustler. She is sharp. She got a lot going on. Wheel of Fortune, brand new beginnings. And it's divinely led. This is a major arcana, meaning that the divine has made this move. They changed the wheel, right? They're turning the wheel. They are making opportunities. They're saying chapter closed, move on to the next one. Chapter closed, move on to the lessons are learned. Nothing left to learn here. You got to go on. That's this card. So the divine is saying you got to move forward. And you got the 9. You know, she's so close to being the Empress. She's the pre-Empress. So you got the 9 of Pentacles. So you have everything you need, and you're going to be abundant. I just want to peek on the bottom of the deck, see what's happening here. The King of Swords. So somebody might come in and help you. I get the King of Swords. Yeah, the King of Swords is somebody who has some resources that's going to help you bridge from here to there and give you some, thank you for that, give you some alternatives to get to your end game. Maybe you're missing a few things. You don't know how to do something. Don't worry about it. Put it out in the universe. Tell the universe, tell God, tell the united divine team what you need to get from here to there, and allow it to unfold. You know, I have so many stories I'll share. My ex, we were married. I had a baby, brand new baby, and I thought, I'm going to be a good stay-at-home mom. If you knew me for 5 minutes, you knew that was a bad idea, but I didn't know that. I was young. So I stayed home with my infant child who has extreme colic. He can't sleep at night. He's up all day. I am like out of my mind. And my ex at the time was stationed in Afghanistan during a war back in the day. So I end up getting a phone call. We get a 15-minute call every 30 days or so. So I get a phone call, and he's freaking out. And we're like in our 20s. And he said, we're going to lose our house. We're going to lose the car. You got to go back to work. I don't make enough, blah, blah, blah. And I panicked. I hurried up, put out 50 resumes. I printed off. I had enough money, $7 in my account. I printed off 50 resumes. I handed out 48. Now, this is back in the day where internet was just beginning. Okay, I am that old. Yeah. So not one call back, not one interview. I am freaking out. He calls me 2 weeks later. He's like, okay, we're gonna lose everything. Blah, fear. And I'm panicking. And I'm like, okay, so I get a job at a daycare. I'm making $2 an hour, but I get to take my son with me. So I'm saving money in daycare. $2 an hour working at this daycare. And I'm surrounded. So this stay-at-home mom that I'm not supposed to be is surrounded by infants that are not mine. I feel bad. I almost want to send money for therapy today. So it was a bad idea, like I said from the jump. So anyway, I am in my house, and I literally scream to the ceiling, to God, to the universe, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose the house. I can't make people hire me. I can't make them interview me. I don't know what else I should do, right? And I just like, and it came to me just like, let it go. And I go, and I was an eater. I was coping through food. So I went and got a bowl of cereal. I think, to be honest, okay, 4th bowl of cereal. But I came back. They're small bowls. So I came back, and I bring out my Bible. I am not into my Bible. I'm brand new believer, whatever. I open up my Bible, and never having opened really ever. And it came up to Jeremiah 29. And if you know that, it says, for I know the plans I have for you, plans for hope in the future, to bring you prosperity and peace. I swear to God, it was in bold, big print. And I just shut the book, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to trust whatever the hell that was. You're in charge. I give it over. Whatever. I can't do anything. I'm done. Next morning, right? Fast forward, next morning. My kid is so sick. He has RSV, super contagious. Now I can't take him to the daycare to earn the $16 to buy more cereal. Can't do it because he's contagious. So I'm now stuck at home with an infant. We don't have cell phones. It's not yet cell phone age era. So I'm home, and the phone rings at about 11 in the morning, and it's my old boss. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to call me. He's calling me back. He wants me back. So I'm like, hi, Steve. How are you? And he's like, oh, I'm doing great. How are you? I said, I'm struggling a little bit with the newborn and him being in Iraq and this and that and whatever. And he says, I said, do you need help? Do you want me to come back? And he's like, no, we're good. I thought, well, you're kind of an ass. Why are you calling me? Salt in the wound? Like, you want to feel better about the choice? And he starts laughing. He goes, no, actually, one of my old college friends called me, and they're in town interviewing people, and she's not happy with any of the candidates. And if you had 10 minutes, I immediately thought of you. You'd be perfect for this role. Would you like, do you have 10 minutes to go to the airport and meet with her? She's waiting for a flight. I said, I can be there. She needs 2 resumes. That's all I had left. But you need to bring 2 resumes. Said, not a problem. They're in my purse. I'll be right there. Got the job. Made twice as much as I did at the last job. When we think it's over and we think we're alone and we don't think, like, the only thing I can say is your divine is at the end of the rope. Their address is at the end of the street of options. Always the last one, the last door you knock on is going to be your answer. Hang in there. Don't worry about the outcome. Leave the outcome to your divine. Just act in faith. If this is on your heart and you feel like you have the resources and you've researched it and you've got counsel that's wise and it looks like it's favorable, jump. And forgive me, but I do believe that miracles happen every single minute of every single day when we're not even looking for them. And so if this was beneficial or at least entertaining, please give me a like and follow and share for those people that are struggling. Share with those people that are struggling. There's a message in there for you. Love and light. Take care.